welcome to another episode of the Drift Games vlog. Welcome to the video. Hope you're all having a good day today. Adam's here.
Oh,
I'm in the granddad's couch.
couldn't tell in the pimped out windows.
The granddad machine is ready for an El Tripperoo because today we're going to reveal Adam's new project car. I'm excited for it. We're going to hit the road. It's in the north of Ireland, but it's a car from the south. That'll make sense in a little while, but I'll let Adam explain the rest when we get there. But let's hit the road, get going. Oh, this is Tollbridge, Japan, and Josh found this fascinating.
There you go to push this.
Yeah, there you go.
What is that?
That gets me through the M50 toll, and the one up to, that's what, Drogheda to do the toll bridge?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to show that to her now when I get up there and say, I'm alright, let me through. I think
Did they speak Japanese up
there's a
there?
bit of credit left on it. A bit of credit left on this one. Be cast, be cool. That would be a good phrase for their company.
Come on, put it. That's the wrong way. It's not going to work if you
not
put
gonna
it in
work
there.
Does the woman talk on this one?
Could that be for a taxi?
I thought it was a taxi because it says no smoking down here.
Yeah, it could have been a taxi.
My call was it was a taxi. Oh wow, what was that? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to go. Thanks very much.
It means we're good to go. Let's go.
That means we are ready.
We are ready to go.
Let's hit the road. It's dirty now, but
You know what the worst thing
so
is?
this is all we got, look. Little scufferoo.
But the thing is, it's dry. It's not rained. This is honestly how dirty a car gets an island.
Today.
Yeah, but this is how dirty a car gets an island from a clean road, as it will be.
This is why if you live in sunny country, you don't have to worry about this, but this car has been splattered for one day of driving. Anyway, this was a bit of a trooper today, but that's not the reason we're here. We said it earlier in the video, we're unveiling Adam's project car. So Adam, we're going to have to fill the people in on what's happened
You have to come
behind.
this way, so I can't.
What I was going to say, you're going to have to fill me in, Dave, because you've brought me up here. I've bought the car. I'm not saying sight unseen. I know of the product.
So I have to explain, I said trust me on this, okay? This could be a complicated thing. So you guys will know that last year we went to Riga, we were walking around Riga and we did see a very nice E46 which was owned by the owner of Click Tuning in Latvia. I bought the body kit after many a drink was had, and then I didn't own an E46. So then I said, I just wanted to look cool, and then you guys remember I bought a 318, mint 318 automatic. Then I got second thoughts and said, well, if it's going to be a 318 automatic and it's going to look this jazzy, then everyone's going to go, oh, it's only a 318 automatic. So I said, let's put a 325 engine in it. Then we shot the Chris Burnett video, which was the changing car, the transforming car, and he had a 323 engine. Yep. And anyway, long story short, it got very complicated. I then, in the meantime, forgot that I owned the E46 for a while and sent it up to my friend Stephen Halfordy, who's here, and we'll talk a bit more about it. And then I got an S15, and what I've realised is I can't afford to finish the E46 if I want to do the S15. Yeah. So Muggins Magoo here said, well, what are you doing with the E46? And I said, I don't know. I've got most of the parts gathered up. So me and Adam did a standy deal on it.
I was going to say, I've done this, but we've done this before with the E36. Yeah. Now I've done E46, so...
It didn't work out well with the E36, but this one I think is going to work out really well because we're starting from scratch. And also, I haven't done the car yet. I've only kind of done a little bit.
So you've nothing involved.
I've had nothing involved. So what we have at the moment...
Essentially, I would say Dave's made too much of a mess, doesn't want the grief, and...
Yeah.
Now,
Adam's
capitalising on the fact that I don't want the grief and I want to get a few quid for the S15. So he's got hardship ahead, but I don't think too much hardship. So we have a body kit for it, full wide arch body kit from Click Tuning. We have BC coilovers already in the car. We've done a bit of work to the car. I'm going to show you what's been done so far, and then I'm going to go...
But I've heard some backstories of what's happened while the car's been up here.
Well, I think actually we've said the car now, so we can release the car. So this is... I was going to say, so...
Yeah.
So this was the one that you got from Chris Burnett?
This is the one I bought from Chris Burnett.
So...
This is obviously not one Adam's going to buy.
Right, so while you were filming the intro to the video, I was over here and Jim, Stephen's dad, was showing me. Have a look at the suspension.
Good nick, I'd say it's in good nick, is it?
Is it cable tied?
It's a piece of wood.
piece of wood there holding that together.
That is a piece of wood.
There's no springs, it's just a piece of wood. And it's also the same in the back.
Well,
so.
to be fair, Dave, you bought it for the engine and for a bit of the interior.
So I bought this car from Chris Burnett. Wasn't chopped up at the time. It was in the.
What's chopped? Oh.
So as you can see, in this car, there was a 323 engine, and it had piano black trim, which is a bit rare in an E46. That one has wood, and no one likes wood. Yeah. So we got, and it has a very fancy stereo with sat nav and all sorts of jazz in it.
Which has been taken.
So I'm not sure where that is right now. I'm assuming it could be in the other car. Anyway, we'll talk to Steve about that. Anyway, the engine in this car was fine, but all of the ancillaries, because it had sat up for about 6 years or so, the ancillaries like the power steering lines, look at all these belts and stuff, this was all just really perished. So the engine itself, block and stuff was fine. So
what happened?
So I had to buy another E46, right, which was a 325 to get the running gear from.
The bad thing is you can't tell which one it is.
I don't even know which one it is.
It's one of them.
It's one of these.
But I was going to say, I assume it's this one.
It's this one.
It has no engine in it.
Yeah, so I also own this E40. Adam, you're getting a lot of E46s out of this, to be fair.
It's buy two, get one free.
This looks like the one, right? So this was a perfect. So this was a 323,
okay,
which I was going to put in. This is a good sales pitch, Adam. You're going to like this.
No, you've already made the sale, but you should just shut up.
So the shell that I bought was mint, the interior, and the interior.
The engine.
From this one, but then this is a 323, but I was going to map it with an ECU, but then I didn't have to because this one was a 325. So we took the engine and gearbox out of this one.
I look after all the merchandise and stuff, so I know there's legally a 28 days return policy.
No, there's no return policy on this. This is you can't buy 3 cars off me in one go and expect.
Wasn't it a handshake? That's deal done straight away.
So essentially, what we're at right now in this deal is all of the best bits from the 3 cars are going into one car, and then that's the one we start working on.
Right. Should we move over to
Let's just go
the
to
car?
Yeah. I think this is pretty simple. I think people at home will get this. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you buy one car, then you put you get another one, and you take the trim out of it. That's all you use for a whole car, and then
you know what? You know when you want some trim, a lot of people just buy the car.
Buy the whole
don't
car
they?
for the trim. So this is the car, and to be fair, this is a mint shell. No rust, no problems. You can see it.
You've already tubbed the arches?
Yeah, already tubbed the arches for the big wheels and the kit.
There you go. That's ready for it.
That's all done, right? Have a look down here. Fresh BC Racing coilovers all around for you.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no wood. I like the character of the wood over there.
You'd like to put a bit of mahogany in there too. I think BC Racing is on par with the wood cable tied to the shock.
The development is coming strong.
Back bumper delete. You don't need that. You're getting a new back bumper. That was only a waste of time.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't have the trim in it yet, but this one is mint inside.
Leather?
Yeah, full black leather.
That's actually. Did that come in this, or was that put in from one of the other ones?
That was full leather interior in this car already.
That's what. I don't even know what this car looked like before, so I don't even know what was in it.
So
this was it.
This was how it looked. And then it had this kind of brown wood, but I'm taking the black out of the red one, obviously. That's the use of the red one.
That's why you buy the other car.
And Adam, look.
Still no engine.
We're getting there. So this is.
It is very clean.
Look how clean the shell is. Like seriously, look how clean the shell is. Because this was owned by an elderly gentleman. It had never done a ring or a hoop, and it was automatic.
Yeah.
But look. Brand new BC Racing coilovers, fully camber adjustable, height adjustment and damper adjustment. Thank you, BC Racing.
I was going to say, do we just adjust them now and send them fully down? Because that's what I'm going to do.
That's probably what you're going to do. I think she even has tax on it.
No, it doesn't.
No. Oh, it does.
It's taxed.
It's taxed. And insured.
What a waste of tax.
He has the arches, we can tape the arches on to see what it's like.
So I had to give this to Stephen because we had to test fit, obviously, where we're cutting out the arch. There you go, Adam. There is your...
Oh my god, there's so much room for activities.
Big old fenders going on. Don't worry about the paint, that'll be...
Need some juicy wheels to go on them.
Yeah, big old wheels. And that's why I sent that down to Stephen, just so he knew where to cut the rear arch. And it's tubbed and cut and sealed, which is obviously to stop it rusting and all that stuff, so that's great. And the BC's wound all the way up for the minute, but they won't always be.
In about 2 weeks to be
Well, that's how you do
absolutely
them. You set them to the lowest and work your way up.
Absolutely.
Because you can't be bothered to raise them back up once you've lowered it.
I was just looking across going, to get to this stage, we've had to do all of that over there. Yeah, I've ruined a lot of cars to get this far, Adam, so you really got to love this thing. Sit in, try it out.
Some would actually say it's too good of a car to cut up.
Too good of a car, you hear that?
Yeah.
Put it into gear, will I?
Will it drive?
Yeah. Here, where's the key? I'll start. Have the key and everything.
Strange that. It was starting the last time I was in it.
The battery could be flat.
No, Dave, you saw me a non-runner. I don't want.
No, hold on, right? Everything's mint in here.
Yeah.
Like, it needs a clean. But the dash, there's no broken buttons, everything works, everything's cool. And obviously we got new trim. So like,
This is lovely.
it's actually not a bad starting point.
No.
Oh, do you want to know even, this is the bit I didn't tell you about.
Go on,
this is the bit I gave you for free.
Oh yeah, go on.
Blue rear parcel shelf, never seen it before. See that, John?
That definitely is blue.
Blue. There's like a purple even.
That's lovely.
Does it come with a sandwich bag?
The sandwich bag. Is that mine? That's my girlfriend's. We're bringing that back. That doesn't come with the car.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm bringing that back. That would, I definitely leave that in the car. Oh, there's the trim. Here's the trim. Watch the paint.
There's the
Stereo.
So this is like
look at the stereo you've got.
super rare. Super
By the way,
rare.
you're
We got sat nav and a DVD.
The car too. You just get to spend money now finishing, and I still get to see it.
Look at that, Adam, sat nav and DVD.
DVD, sat nav, and you can even plug in your aux. And look,
Aux.
USB.
Ox.
You can even put in a SIM card.
That's 20 grand, that.
Is it? Yeah.
20 grand.
Oh yeah, it's going.
Technology.
It's going up and up every time, is it?
That's like an iPhone.
Back in the day, that would have been about $4 grand, I would say, as of an extra.
To be fair now,
actually,
I think
it
I've spent
would have
$4 grand on 3 cars here, so we're getting great value from the start to finish. And I found stuff I lost, so I mean, I'm a winner.
You're
I'm gonna bring that home with me.
here.
Hold that thought. We love our drift cars here at Drift Games, but we don't drive drift cars on the road, we drive sensible cars. And if we're in the market for a used car, we come here to Moorfield Motors. These guys have an amazing selection of everything from luxury cars to first-time buyers to commercials. So if you're in the market for an amazing used car, check out their full stock list online at moorfieldmotors.ie, and if they don't have it in stock, they can source it for you.
Okay, Wells. They're over there looking at their absolute scrap. I think it'd be rude to come down here and not have a look at Stephen Hafty's E46 Touring.
This is technically my first drift car. I had a 318 for all of about 3 weeks. Dad sold it on me, so that was that gone. So this here came about, and I was actually driving this as a road car for a while, and
It's gone far from.
It went from road car to this. So yeah.
You've literally. You've done literally a ground up build on this, haven't you?
Yeah, in stages though. So everything's been, as I said, it started off as a 2 litre, then I put a 2.8 in it. I think it's under 1,200 kilos without me in it, full of fuel. And it's
1,200 kilos. My new car, an MX-5, I think is 1,100 and something. What have I done wrong? This is twice the car. The roof's the same size as my car.
So this here basically, as far as I know, that's a standard M3 Evo engine, 3.2. Mapped ECU, just the usual stuff, but nothing fancy. But it goes well.
You know what I was gonna say? You probably put this engine in when they weren't actually that mad, and then all of a sudden they've just gone ridiculous. So like, it's like 2Js. You're stuck with, if you blow one of the engines, like this was probably a few grand of an engine, and now it's 6, 8, 10, however much grand of an engine.
Well, that's the thing. Like at one stage, that was a 500-pound engine, same as a 325 engine now. Like so.
But is this almost the end of the life for this car? Not for this car, but you're building another car.
Yeah. Realistically, it is. If I do anything this year, that will be its final year. The plans are in place. The part list is done for the new car, so it's just a matter of.
I can stop you there. You can do the part list as close as you want, and you may as well rip it up because you're going to go so far over.
Yeah.
There's going to be things you forgot about.
Oh, but that's always the way you go. You sort of judge a car going, it doesn't need too much work, and then 3 cars later, 1, 2, 3.
I was going to say it escalates literally in the yard.
Yeah, it never goes quite to plan. As you say, you can plan as much as you want, but
you can't plan for failure.
No.
That just happens.
Yeah, that's just yeah.
Thank you for showing me around this very cool and unique car.
All right, guys, we'll see you soon.
Right,
Thank
see ya.
you so much. All right, guys, we are on the way home. We've now revealed Adam's car. Adam, I'm excited for you.
Feeling better about it now because I'd heard stories of the multiple cars, multiple parts, and multiple engines.
On paper, it sounded like a bad deal, but I think it's actually going to be a whopper car.
Yeah, actually, now the plans of what I have a picture in my head exactly how I want to do it, and it's going to be a bit of a mad road car.
But the good thing is you got 3 attempts of doing it technically. You got 3 cars to make that happen.
You need another shell and you mess it up. I know where it is. I own 2 other ones, and now I don't. So basically, moral of the story is one of the cars will be coming to the shed, hopefully within the next week and a half. The other 2 are not coming near the shed. We're leaving them with Stephen, and Adam's going to be starting off on that project alongside Josh's MX-5 and alongside my S15 and maybe Blaine's LS400 if he decides to be quick with it. And they're the projects you're going to be seeing over the next couple of weeks. A good mix of stuff like European, small, stupid MX-5, S15, big boat of an LS400. Couldn't be 4 more different cars. Like, couldn't be, and all of them, bar the S15, quite affordable. So we're going to kind of keep you guys in the loop as well about how much they cost. So thank you guys for watching. We're on a late road home now to Dublin after being in the North of Ireland.
Say this should be the official media card. The lights in here are like
fantastic.
This is studio lighting.
This is the first maiden voyage of the old Mark II, and it's been quite a comfortable experience.
HSS JZX.
HSS Toyota. I did scuff one at the Canards. Probably saw that in the video anyway. Never mind. That's what they're there for. So we'll see you guys on the next one. We'll be back in the garage doing some more fun stuff, getting back to the projects. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. It's late at night. We're tired. We'll see you on the next one.